Right, so should I read out the 20 items on the psychopath checklist? Okay, item 1 is glibness, superficial charm, grandiose sense of self-worth, need for stimulation, proneness to boredom, pathological lying, and I remember Hare telling me that means not only that they lie pathologically, but they're not in the slightest bit embarrassed when they're caught lying.
That's another politician thing.
Right.
That's not just a Trump thing.
Cunning, manipulative. I went through this list, by the way, with Al Dunlap, the corporate CEO who I interviewed. When I got to grandiose sense of self-worth, we both looked up because he was standing underneath a giant oil painting of himself. And he said, well, you've got to believe in you. When we got to cunning, manipulative, he said, that's leadership. Then there's a lack of remorse or guilt, shallow affect, which is an inability to experience a range of emotions. It's this idea that, and Ben, do chime in at any point on this, it's this idea that there's kind of nothing going on under the surface. It's like they ape emotions rather than have actual emotions of their own.
That's right, and I'm glad that you mentioned the glibness and this, again, the lack of depth. A lot of times when people are sort of in this constellation, they're exceptionally charming. And they're exceptionally good at, in the moment-to-moment, of making you feel special, feel important, because they're looking for sort of that reflected glory in you, that you think so much of them, and they're really good at eliciting these sorts of behavior.